So Tariq Nasheed, y'all know he's a YouTuber. He's talking about the movie that I just did a review on, called "Is God Is." Let's see what he got to say about it, because he probably is saying the same thing I've been saying about this movie, how trash it is. Let's get into it.
But man, the movie is about, it's a Southern Gothic revenge thriller. It's written by this woman named Alicia Harris, who's at least part Trinidadian. Her mama's a Trinidadian immigrant. All
Oh,
right.
that makes sense.
And some of the girls in the movie, it's a story that follows these twin sisters. It's played by Mallory Johnson and a sister named Kara Young, who's Belize. The actress, her family is from Belize.
Uh-huh.
So the movie is based on, I guess it's like this mother who's dying.
Yep.
And
Vivica Fox character.
She wants them to hunt down their abusive father, who's played by Sterling K. Brown. So these women go on a violent cross-country rampage through the rural Black South.
Because at first I didn't know he was the dad.
Basically trying to find their dad to kill him, to unalive him.
That was the whole premise of the movie. What?
So
they made him real evil for no reason.
The evil black man, they're getting revenge on the evil black man who harmed their mother and harmed them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's just a weird ass premise.
Right. That's what I thought when I first seen it.
It's just a very...
And then he didn't see the movie. I thought maybe Tariq Nasheed saw it, but he talking about the previews. I saw the film. In the movie, he burned, for some reason, he just became evil. They didn't cover none of that. Like, why is he being this evil? He wanted to kill his daughters for no reason, the ones he had with Vivica, and just like, he tired of having a family. And then he found out that the daughters didn't perish in the fire. I should have went back and did it again. It was just, then he went and started another family with Janelle Monáe. Then he started another family with Erica Alexander's character. It just was, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get back what Tariq was saying. But yeah, I said this is an evil black man movie.
Weird premise.
Right.
And I know Janelle Monáe is in it.
Mm-hmm. She's in it.
And again, who knew something was up? I'm like, who's directing? Who's behind this? Mm-hmm. I smell tether juice.
Right.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
And also, the woman, again, Alicia Harris.
That's the director.
Got this movie. She's part Trinidadian. I think she must have been raised by a Trinidadian mother.
I didn't know
that. And again, these people got these real funny style quirks about us as a lineage.
Mm-hmm. That part.
This her significant other is a white T man.
I didn't know that.
Her significant other is a white T dude. All right, so there's some bed wenching going on. So we got a bed wench who has this anti-black male movie where they hunt down a black man in the rural South, so it's an FBA man, basically, to unalive him.
Right. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know her husband was white. See, and see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, and not all the time, but a lot of times, these people that they outside their race, especially black people, black men and women, they have a certain hatred towards their significant other. Like usually, if it's a black man, not all the time. It's just sometimes it might be that they just fell in love with somebody of another race. But for a lot of times, these people be having little quirks towards people that look like them. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had a brother I used to hang out with. He used to always date white women. And he would turn around and say, "Oh nah, man, I like all women. See, you just one race. I like all women." Then a black woman pissed him off. See, a motherfucker get pissed off, the truth come out. He got pissed off at one of the publicists that was a black woman, and he said, "See, that's why I miss black women." I said, all that you date all women, but when black women piss you off, you turn around, the truth come out. Oh, that's why I don't date black women, because y'all do that. I said, So a lot of times when people be having issues with people that look like them, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's another, male or female. They'll go to another race because of that. And the truth came out when that black woman pissed my friend of mine off. Then it came out. I see, that's why I mess with black women. They ain't organized. They ain't this. They ain't that. I thought you did all women. But I always see him with white women. But when he got mad, the truth came out. So a lot of times these brothers and sisters that be dating outside their race be having little issues with people that look like them that are counterparts. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go and get back into it with Tariq Nasheed. Hit the thumbs up button.
Okay. And the person who inspired her, who knew her to kind of get her to write this story and do this film, was this dude, Jeremy O. Harris. Y'all remember that name, Jeremy Harris? That's that.
Who is he?
LGBT dude who wrote Slave Play.
What?
I knew when I saw the trail, I said,
Slave Play.
I think that dude might have something to do with this. Jeremy O. Harris, he wrote Slave Play. Y'all know what Slave Play was? It was like a play that was on Broadway in New York or off Broadway somewhere, where these interracial couples engage in plantation fantasy sex. When that came out, we were like, what the hell is this?
I think I remember that.
Dude. So, yeah, this is all of these DNC connected people with this nonsense. Look up Slave Play, man. Y'all remember that? Yeah, we called that out years ago. Like, what is this?
It was a big controversy.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
It was interracial couple. These white men and these black women would get together, and the black women would act like they had to give up slave sex to the master.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right. This is what we're dealing with.
I remember that.
I have an issue with this film, rightfully so. Because the film turns a black father
he just
into
evil.
The ultimate boogeyman.
Yeah, he's just
like The Color Purple. This is like a
right.
The Color Purple on steroids.
Because he's just evil for no reason.
The main black character, the black man, is an abusive monster who set his own kids on fire, and then he gets hunted down by his daughters.
And he's a polygamist.
So it's like this whole thing where black men are inherently violent predators,
and evil,
who want to destroy their families. What the hell?
And making other ones,
And again, the left wing media, they've been trying to push this narrative for a long time to make the black man a villain in every household drama, so that the sisters could see the black male as the enemy instead of the protector. Because see, the DNC and the left wingers, they want a single mother.
You say that because the movie, I saw the film, it did have that about it, like because he was just Sterling K. Williams plays the dad, because they try to keep that secret throughout. If you see the trailer, but Tariq Nasheed said it, but just like he said, even though he hasn't seen it, Sterling K. Williams, you see towards the end, he's the father, because they never really show his face. They just show like from here, his mouth, his nose, to his chin. So you don't really see his face until the end. But it's Sterling K. Williams, he plays the dad. But yeah, I was like, why is he doing this? Why he just he just snapped and just wanted to just burn up his wife. His wife didn't love him a certain way he wanted to be loved or something. And then his little girls who were at the time, who he burnt up with them, they were trying to save their mom. They were like 5 and 6 at the time it happened. So it's like, what was the point of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just started another family, then left her pregnant, and then got another family. It just was the most stereotype. It's just the most every stereotype of a black man that white people think that's what the guy was in the film.
That's what they want. They want to engineer gender warfare. You understand?
Yeah.
And then they always get tethers to do it, by the way. Notice that? They get the tethers to do their dirty work. You know? I keep telling people, man, a lot of those so-called black feminists, those are like Caribbeans and Africans.
Yep. They be having hatred towards
and it's always the narrative is that they want to attack black American men by claiming that black American men want to be like the white T-man. They want to have power over the black women like the white T-man. They want to be substitute white T-man. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
That's a projection from them. That's psychological projection from these damn tether bedwenches. You see, they get into mimicry and all of that behavior. They want to imitate the white T-man for patriarchal power. They're the one. It's always the ones laying up with a damn zaddy talking about we want to be like the white T-man, and you laying up with a zaddy.
Yeah.
They're the ones who desire the power of white T-men.
Right.
They're the main ones. they project their own desire for proximity to white tea power, and they project that onto us.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they audition to be the buffer class. The people with these immigrant backgrounds, they understand when they step into the American racial hierarchy that's already built. They know the fastest way for them to gain favor with the dominant society is to distinguish themselves from us.
From us, yep.
And then adopt a hypercritical, pathological view of us, especially the Black American male.
Right.
You understand? They know to get in here and talk greasy and throw us under the bus so they can get brownie points and they can get their little films funded.
Right.
You understand?
Yep.
How you think they got something like this funded? Yeah, Hollywood threw some money at that.
Hell yeah. An evil black man.
Oh yes.
They love, if you write anything like that, they love movies like that. But what he's talking about when he says tether, he means that, and I didn't learn this until I got older. It's a lot of black people that's in America that are immigrants, that are from Africa, Nigeria, the Caribbean, that really, I didn't learn this till later on. That really, so that's what people don't get when he says tether. That really don't mess with black Americans like that. And I didn't know this woman who directed this film, Alicia Harris, whatever her name is. I didn't know I kind of felt she might have been Caribbean because it made black men look, it made Mr. from The Color Purple look like an angel. If y'all haven't seen Color Purple, which was directed by a white man, Steven Spielberg, which you see why Danny Glover's character was so evil in that film. It was made by a white dude, written by a black woman. So, they always got to make us out to be the boogeyman. But, yeah, that movie, man, and I'm going to go ahead and shut it off here. I'm like, y'all go to Nasheed and listen to the rest of this. Y'all want to hear his take on the film, but I just wanted to I thought he'd seen it. That's why I wanted to chime in on it. I thought he was going to go in, but he hasn't seen it yet, which I don't think he's going to see it because I know how Tariq Nasheed is. But yeah, the movie, I was like, I paid money to go see the film because I knew what the premise was, but I thought it would have had some reason why this brother was so evil, or maybe the brother would have had they would have made the brother have some type of redemption quality about him. Maybe he would have. And then plus, I'm always trying to support black films, so we always get kind of bogged down in the theater. So I always try to go and support, directed by a sister. And I'm not saying I wouldn't go see a movie directed by a black woman. That has, I support all black. I support all black film if it's good, because the movie looks really good. Whoever her DP was on this film did a really good job. The movie has a really good look about direction, but the story the story is horrible. It's just the premise of the film is horrible. And I felt insulted as a black male in that film. We don't need no other black men are evil. We just get women pregnant and leave our families and try to kill them. It made the man, it had no reason why this man was that evil. He was a cheerful family man, just all of a sudden just wanted to get evil and be polygamous. But they made him extraordinarily evil. Then they made his kids. He had 2 twin boys that were evil. It was just, every black male in that movie was evil. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the lawyer that got him off for burning him up, which is played by Bubba Gump from, if y'all seen the movie Forrest Gump, he plays the attorney that gets the man off for burning Vivica and the kids. It's Anyway, if y'all seen it, let me know in the comments, man. Yeah, let's talk about it. Talk to y'all later.